Hello students, I welcome you all to your education channel Learn and Educate. Now we are going to study a few basics about the corporate governance. We will study the evolution of corporate governance and its development, the essentials of corporate governance for existence of a company, corporate governance which means to run the organization in the desired direction by determining ways for effective strategic decisions. Components. What are the components of corporate governance? Board of Directors. Corporate governance is the critical factor for the economic stability and the success of the organization. In the last 2 to 3 decades, many emerging markets, international bodies, government organizations, financial institutions, public and private sector have reformed their corporate governance systems and are encouraging spearheads think tank towards good corporate governance. The board of director is the decision making body of the corporate. Board of directors are the top manager, belong to the top pyramid, to top of the pyramid of the of the company form of organizations. Corporate governance is a decision making authority, and it manifests the personal belief and value which will configure the organizational values, actions of the board of directors, beliefs of the employees. The board is the directly involved, directly related to all other components of the corporate governance. Board of directors is the primary direct stakeholder influencing the corporate governance. Directors are elected by the shareholders or are selected by the board of directors on the basis which are determined according to legislature and few according to the independence and specialization. Board of directors are involved with making important decisions like corporate officer appointments, executive compensation given to the executives, and dividend distribution policies, etc. In many examples, board are responsible for stretching beyond the financial efficiency, financial results when shareholder resolution call for certain social or environmental concerns to be prioritized. The board is the main functionary. It is the primarily responsible to ensure the value creation for its stakeholders, and the absence or clearly designated role of the board of directors will leads to we- decrease in the accountability procedures, and therefore the achievement of the organizational rule, the powers of the board and the role of each director has to be defined specifically. The foremost requirement for the corporate governance is the clear identification of the powers, responsibility, roles of the chief financial officer, chief executive officer, chairman, and independent directors, non-executive directors. Law of the land. There must be a clear rules, laws, regulations, which is fundamental to the effective implementation of corporate governance. Legislation requires a continual adherence to the laws, continuous compliance with the laws of the land, and legal interpretation is necessary on a day-to-day basis for effective functioning of the company, and which will help it to be effective in the eyes of the regulators. Board appointments. The role of the board of director is will be to ensure a well-defined procedure to be in place for appointment, reappointment of the returning director as well as for appointment of the new director. To ensure that the most competent people are appointed on the board position should be filled with the process of extensive search. A well-defined procedure must be in place. Appointment mechanisms must satisfy all the statutory regulatory obligations required to be made at the time of making choice for the appointment of directors. All the new directors should be provided when the induction schemes with the induction program so that they may be familiar with the new kind of business or the business in which the entity operates. The role of the board of directors is to define the purpose of the company, to understand the areas of operation of the company, businesses, and the corporate strategy, the challenges which are faced by the organization, attendance for the continuing education and professional development program is essential to ensure the board of directors remain aware of the all developments, new changes, and which have impact on the corporate governance and their duties. To develop the strategy, combining their factors, to ensure implementation of the strategies, to define the value which the company will perform in its daily duties, managing environment. And this it includes the organizational setup, how to involve each and every individuals and other entities so that there must be thorough knowledge and insights about the corporate governance framework and the best practices adopted in the industry. Corporate governance is the integral for the existence of the company. Therefore, corporate governance is needed to create a corporate culture of transparency, accountability, and disclosure to ensure the business planning is sound and encouraging business risk assessment, having the right people at the right job, establishing clear boundaries of the acceptable behavior, establishing performance evaluation measures, and evaluating performance sufficiently reorganizing the individual and group contribution. The other components are independence of the board of directors. The board of directors is the board of directors is an essential contributor, is the primary contributor towards the corporate governance. Therefore, independent board is essential for the sound corporate governance. The board needs to be capable of assessing the performance of managers with an objective of prospectivity and progress. Accordingly, the majority of the board of the members should be independent of both management team and any commercial dealings with the company. The goal will be achieved by associating sufficient number of independent directors with the board. Independence of directors would ensure that there are no actual or perceived conflict of interest. It must also ensure that the board is effective in supervising and, where necessary, challenging the activities of the management. The role of leadership, chairman of the board, and the directors. Board skills. To be able to understand its functions effectively and efficiently, the board must possess the necessary blend of quality, skills, knowledge. They must understand their roles and have knowledge and expertise. They must have legal skills, knowledge of the government and the regulatory environment. They must possess financial skills, operational and technical expertise, commitment towards the leadership skill. And the role of the chairman is to ensure that all the directors works towards the independence and have a clear defined objectives. The board is to provide entrepreneurial leadership to the company. The chairman must provide direction for the management. Chairman must demonstrate ethical leadership, displaying and promoting throughout the company. Chairman must demonstrate that there is a sound understanding of how value is created over time. He must give directions, he must understand the key strategies and business model towards a sustainable future. Chairman is responsible for the health of the company and need to take a long-term view. There must be a contrast between the priorities of some investors and not all of them should be aligned, but then should be combined towards the pursuit of success for the long term. The board, the directors must be accountable, particularly to those that provide the company's capital. Directors must think carefully about its governance arrangements and embrace evaluation of its effectiveness. Directors are employed by the company and are paid in return so as to be protected. by the laws so as to ensure their independence. Regular meeting of the board. Regular board meeting is essential so that they must devote sufficient time and towards their responsibilities. They must give due attention to meet their obligations. Attending board meeting regularly and preparing thoroughly before entering the boardroom ensure their interest and increases the quality of interaction between the board members. Board meeting of all the forums, including that of board meeting of committee, annual general meetings, meeting of the directors should be effective and should be dependent on careful planning agendas and providing relevant papers and other expertise so that it may ensure their financial skills, operational expertise, technical expertise, and commitment toward the leadership to establish the leadership companies themselves. The companies themselves is responsible for ensuring that they've taken informed judgment towards there must be an objective towards the documenting the long-term corporate strategy, including the annual business plans, together with the measurement, performance management measurement, and financial identification of efficiency. High priority should be given towards understanding the skills, towards understanding their particular area of expertise. Companies should ensure that they have incorporated all the obligations, all the rules, regulations specified by the government from time to time to measure the value in the manner that permits the recording their proper value in the financial statements. There must be a clearly defined framework which ensures that the organizations have been loyal towards its investors. The companies, corporations are public citizens. Companies themselves are the corporate citizens. They must feel their own pressure to create a credible, sustainable policy with performance measures to back it up, but with an eye on the bottom line as well. Increasingly, shareholder, share stakeholder concepts and more demanding towards sustainable development. There must be strategies towards the proof of the results, building reputations and goodwill. This factor has led to firm to provide much more information about the products that they produce and help them to product environmental impacts, which is starting from the creation to its disposal. This all ensures that business ethics is followed. Business ethics towards finance and accounting, human resource, executive compensation, sales and marketing, price fixing, discrimination, price discriminating, greenwashing, marketing for children's images in advertisements, etc. Identify information to be included in the reporting policies. Then it must ensure the awareness about emerging concepts in the business, which would help ensure to develop its goodwill and reputation. When a company follows the goodwill and when a company follows all the obligations, when a company proactively measures each and everything and follows the customer complaints and the product information are displayed, it ensures the integration of the sustainability reporting to become the way for companies reporting mechanisms and ensure the future prospects to give a holistic view about the organization to the community to the people at large. Monitoring the financial and operational performances. The financial and operational performances need to be implicated in publicly document to they should be streamlining process, reducing cost and improving the efficiency, emphasizing the link between the financial and non-financial performance. There must be reporting towards the principles and standard which are disclosure, and also the criteria should be applied by the organization to prepare its report in accordance with the guidelines to which give an overview of the strategy and analysis of the organization, specifics and disclosures which ensure economic factors, product responsibility, the organization impact towards economic condition to its stakeholders and the economic system at the local, national and the global level. The board require comprehensive, regular, and reliable, timely, correct, and relevant information in a form and of a quality that is appropriate to discharge its functions of monitoring corporate performance. For this purpose, there must be a clearly defined performance measures, and financial and non-financial should be prescribed, which may add to the efficiency and effectiveness of organization. The report and information provided by the management must be comprehensive, but should not hamper, but should not be so expensive and detailed so as to hamper the comprehensiveness of the key issues. Reporting should include the status report about the state of implementation of the monitoring of the progress of all significant board approved initiatives. The board must monitor and evaluate its performance so and of the individual directors and at a periodic interval so as to ensure that key performance indicators have been ensured. The role of responsibilities, chairman of the board and of the director, the role of, we were discussing about performance and obligation of the various communities. Various communities have been incorporated as per the requirement of there must be delegation of authority to the board, roles and power of the committees, committee meetings, the role of the board, the director code of conduct, conflict of interest, which ensure evaluation of the directors, evaluation of the committee. The board is responsible for performance obligations and various committees. The board is responsible for evaluation of performance of the committees of the board. The performance of committees will be evaluated by directors and on the basis of terms of reference of the committee being evaluated. Discharges functions and duties as per the terms, process and procedures followed for discharging its functions, effectiveness of suggestions and recommendations received, size, structure and expertise of the committee, conduct of its meeting and procedure followed in this regard. Encouraging it encourages government participation. The government participation is encouraged when adequate policies have been in place which ensure that they are following they are in compliance with all the regulatory requirements of the organizations. The government, the NGOs, the organization who are directly involved, the regulators, government at the most level have stepped up the pressure on the corporations to measure the impact of their operations on the corporate governance. Legislation is becoming more innovative and is covering an ever widening range of activities. The most notable shift has been from voluntary to mandatory from voluntarily to mandatory reporting and monitoring requirements. There is a pressure from the industry level with the pressure and alliance with that go along with matching industry standards for the reporting requirements, which is factor particularly for those who operate in the same supply chain and have environmental or social standards that they are expected. Commitment towards environment. Commitment towards the environment, which ensures the sustainability, is an approach that creates long-term stakeholder value by implementing a business strategy that considers every dimension of the business which operates in an ethical, social, and environmental cultural manner. Sustainability reporting ensures publicly disclosing an organization's environmental and social performance. The report must include the, the organization's sustainability priorities, policies, programs, performance. The priority, it's a programs, performances, policies towards the environment around it, and work towards the equitable and fair business practices to bring life products and services with lower impact on the natural environment. This describes how the company has implemented a greener supply chain and has engaged with the local community, is helping to tackle climate change issues and is innovating for the proper. The best in class practices should be ensured where raw material labor are sourced from and openly discuss the sustainability Actually, obligation for community at large. Public opinion and customer preferences are a more abstract but powerful factor that exerts a considerable influence on the companies and particularly than those who are consumer oriented. Customer significance influence a company's reputation through their purchasing choices and brand. Public reaction covers comes not just from customers but also from advocates and those the media and other spheres of public opinion.